What is the world's longest snake? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever seen a snake before in real life? I saw one the other day when I was at the beach. It was just slithering through the grass. I couldn't tell if it was venomous or not, so I didn't take any chances. I moved away from that thing. It wasn't a small snake, but it wasn't even close to the biggest snake I'd ever seen either. Have you ever seen one of those really, really long snakes? Have you ever wondered how long a snake can be? I was thinking about this today because I got a question from a kid in the Curious Kids Club named Tristan. Tristan wondered,
what is the longest snake in the world?
the world's longest snake species is the reticulated python. Can you say reticulated python? The word reticulated describes the net-like pattern across its skin. The python's dark and light markings help it camouflage, which means the reticulated python is very good at hiding. Reticulated pythons commonly measure between about 10 and 20 feet long. That means some of them could stretch across an entire room, or be as long as a small school bus. The largest ones are usually female, and really big ones can grow even longer than 20 feet. Now, in Kansas City, in 2011, there was a reticulated python named Medusa. She was 25 feet and 2 inches long. Guinness World Records lists Medusa as the longest snake ever measured in captivity. In captivity just means a snake that wasn't found in the wild. It was like a snake at the zoo. "25 feet is about the length of 4 regular beds placed end to end. Medusa was an enormous snake. Measuring a giant snake in the wild is very difficult. Do you know why? Well, here, if I asked you to pretend to be a snake right now, what would you do? Yep, you would bend and slither your body around. How are you supposed to measure something that long that bends and coils and tightens its muscles the way a snake does? Be still, snake! It takes well-trained handlers and a lot of patience to keep the snake and everyone nearby safe, while also accurately measuring from the tip of a snake's nose to the end of its tail. In January 2026, this is pretty cool, some experienced handlers measured a wild female reticulated python named Ibu Baron in Indonesia. A surveyor's tape showed that she was 23 feet and 8 inches long. So according to Guinness World Records, Ibu Baron is the longest wild snake to ever be formally measured. Reticulated pythons are native to parts of South and Southeast Asia. They live in tropical forests, wetlands, and grassy areas, often near streams or lakes. That's because they're excellent swimmers. And they've actually even been observed swimming in the ocean. These pythons are constrictors, and they don't use venom. Phew! They wait quietly for prey. They grab it with their backward curving teeth and use their muscular bodies to wrap around and subdue their prey. Flexible joints in their skull and stretchy skin around the mouth help the python swallow its food whole. Ugh. So, the reticulated python is the world's longest snake, but have you ever seen just a really big snake? Maybe not the longest snake, but a snake with a body that was just huge and it looked like it weighed a lot? Well, the green anaconda holds the record for the heaviest snake species. So how much do green anacondas weigh? Well, a typical female green anaconda can weigh 65 to 155 pounds. Exceptionally large ones may weigh several hundred pounds. The very largest can weigh around 500 pounds, which is about as heavy as a grand piano. So, reticulated pythons are the longest snake species, while the green anacondas are the heaviest. Oh, and those green anacondas, they aren't venomous either. How polite. Okay, let's have a quick quiz and see what we learned today. About how long do reticulated pythons commonly measure? They are usually between 10 and 20 feet long. And what record does Medusa hold? Medusa is the longest snake ever measured in captivity. And do you remember how long ibubaran was when handlers measured her in January 2026? 23 feet and 8 inches long, which made ibubaran the longest measured wild snake ever. All right, let's play true or false. True or false? Every reticulated python grows longer than 20 feet. No, that's false. They could be shorter than 20 feet. True or false? Ibubaran was measured using a surveyor's tape. Yep, that's true. True or false? Reticulated pythons use venom to capture their prey. No, that's false. True or false? The green anaconda holds the record for the heaviest snake species. Yep, that's true. Okay, would you rather go visit the snakes at the zoo or have a pet snake? Now, I have a friend in my neighborhood who has pet snakes, and he has let me pet them before. It was really cool. But I will say, I think that's about as close to a pet snake as I want to be. I think I'd rather go visit the snakes at the zoo. All right, let's play one round of What Am I? Are you ready? What am I? I make something hard to see. I use colors or shapes or patterns to blend into the surroundings. And a stick insect that resembles a twig uses me to hide. And snakes use me to hide too. What am I? I am camouflage. So, the reticulated python is the world's longest snake species. These pythons commonly measure between 10 and 20 feet, although exceptional individuals can grow even longer. Medusa measured 25 feet and 2 inches in captivity, while ibubaran was formally measured at 23 feet and 8 inches in the wild. We also learned that the green anaconda holds the record for the heaviest snake species. They can weigh up to several hundred pounds. Now we know a little bit more about snakes, but remember, even though today we only talked about non-venomous snakes, if you ever see a snake in real life, slowly move away and get somewhere safe. You don't want to take any chances with a snake, but they're still really cool to learn about, aren't they? What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And some of the kids in the Curious Kids Club have birthdays today. Finn from Ontario, Canada is turning 2. Happy birthday, Finn. And all of these kids are turning 4 today. Zoe from Ohio, happy birthday, Zoe. Zena from Georgia, happy birthday, Zena. Zachy from California, happy birthday, Zachy. Brenna from Michigan, happy birthday, Brenna. Chase from Maryland, happy birthday, Chase. And Maya from Hawaii, happy birthday, Maya. All these kids are turning 5 today. Lucy from Texas, happy birthday, Lucy. Zion from Florida, happy birthday, Zion. Tony from Maryland, happy birthday, Tony. And Maddie from New York is turning 5 this week too. Happy birthday, Maddie. These kids are turning 6 today. Ridley from Florida, happy birthday, Ridley. Calder from Connecticut, happy birthday, Calder. Noah from California, happy birthday, Noah. And Oscar from South Carolina, happy birthday, Oscar. These kids are turning 7 today. Artemis from Mississippi, happy birthday, Artemis. Kabir from Virginia, happy birthday, Kabir. Charlie from Illinois, happy birthday, Charlie. And Max from Connecticut, happy birthday, Max. And then Sapanta from Toronto, Canada is turning 9 today. Happy birthday, Sapanta. And finally, Kevin from California, it's your birthday today too. Happy birthday, Kevin. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.